Mixer. Well, YouTube's happy, but Mixer is throwing a hissy fit. Okay, we back? We fixed? I don't know. No? Mixer's still having trouble. Try turn the Mixer off. I don't understand what's going on. Alright. YouTube, online. Mixer, sending data. Cool. For anyone who's watching this on YouTube, like after the fact, I'm so sorry that this is so messed up right now. I don't know what's going on with Mixer right now. Okay, Mixer seems to have realized that we are live again. Cool. Fantastic. Love it when we have this much trouble to do basic things. It's great. 10 out of 10. Love it. Love when Mixer has issues and decides you're not live halfway through being live. Alright. Move that water away from my keyboard again. So it made that glove nice and bright. We're going to go through and make this one bright, and then we will go back through and do some shading on them. I just realized I'm totally the wrong place. Sorry, guys. That red in there. That red in there. Kibboon! And hey, BFG! Hi, guys! How you doing? Plus, X kills my, like, hyper concentration on trying to hit this teeny tiny little thing. And not get it anywhere else. Nowhere else. How you doing? How's things? Oh boy. Alright, so you guys are gonna have like real terrible view for just a moment while I try and get this bit underneath here. Oh god, how do I even see that? Hold on, guys. There's gonna be a bit I have to do. Like, you can see me up here. Like, oh, I can't see. I can't see. Just like underneath and awkward and got a lump on it. Okay. I think we're good now. Alright. It's the braces. Done with that red. I can figure out where the cam is. Totes. Cubone is a little tipsy. Ooh. No, you can't sleep when you're tipsy. That's a waste of being tipsy. Silly Cubone. Alright. Now, I want to put like some streaks of shine along his arms. There's a good spot. Psh, excuses. So we're gonna do something I do every now and then, which isn't some like real technique, it's just my strategy, where I kind of put stuff on and then rub it with my finger slightly. Don't worry about it, it's totes a legit strategy. For muting colours and blending them quickly. Shut up. Toad's professional.
I did it all alone. You helped a little.
Thank you so much for the follow. Charmed Bubble. I like that as a name. That's a good name. That's a very good name. Love it. Something just so appealing about that as a name. So out of curiosity, has anyone in stream done like mini painting themselves before? Like, does anyone understand what's going on? That was a perfectly acceptable answer. I'm doing okay. I've been a little bit sick lately. Which is not the greatest, obviously. Being sick never is. But I've got like some bumps of orange. My paint's partially dried. It's not too bad. Like, I'm not dying. It'd be worse.
Before you even tried, before you even gave it a shot. So why should I feel helpless? Why should I feel useless now? So find another way to get into my arms, to get into my heart again.
Choo choo choo.
'Cause why should I feel helpless? Why should I feel useless now? Nobody's ever gonna
I have such amazing fucking shading skills, right? Just blob some paint on there, tap it with your finger to matte it down and reduce the colour a little bit, spread it a little bit. Best shading technique ever. Alright, so I'm gonna go through with just a smidge of yellow. I'm gonna rinse the orange off fully because I don't want that interfering. Hey again! How you doing, Advanced Jungle? So I'm just going to draw like a line of yellow down this. And then tap. And then a line of yellow down there. And then tap. And then a line of yellow down there. That was a beautiful line. I just want you guys to be aware of this. This was a very beautiful line. There. Smudge that in. Alright, let's Smudge that in. Alright, so we have some kind of shaded on that side. But let's add some dark shade on the other side. Well, bright on one side, it's usually dark on the other, so we'll go through with our dark red and do the same sort of a strategy. We're gonna go under here. I'm just gonna do some dark red here. And then we're gonna smudge it. Is that just because you don't paint them at all? That's about all it takes. That's what you have to do to make them look worse than mine. Oh boy. And then we're going to do some under there as well. Maybe I'll smudge this there out, but that's fine. We'll figure it out. Nyeh. Nyeh. Such amazing skills and technique, right? Yeah, I do have the advantage. I grew up drawing and doing like normal art. So while this is my, like this mini, this little guy here is my 7th mini ever that I've painted. Like, I'm very new to this. I do have skills with painting at least, so that, it's not too bad. I've been drawing and painting literally my entire life. Alright. My gloves are looking decent. A little bit over the top and decent, like in shading, but that's fine. Whew, big stretch. Don't forget to stretch, guys. Grab a glass of water. Go get some food. Whatever it is you need. Don't forget to do it. Okay. So, we still have to do his bootses. But what I think we're going to do for the bootses is the base. Because I can see me trying to, like, I do the boots, they come out beautiful, and I do the base and get shit on the boots by accident, and it's hell. All hell breaks loose. So, I don't really have a plan on what to do with this base. But we will switch brush to our non-detail brush. Woo! And wing it! So, obviously, the other one I've done to the set, this is for a board game called Die Wild, as it says up there. Board game called Die Wild, and this game has 10 playable characters, co-op board game, and it's like a deck building, dungeon crawling, co-op board game. It's amazing. I highly recommend it. But you can get minis for each of the 10 playable characters. There's like 2 fire people, there's 2 air people, 2 like poisony people, 2 magic people, and 2 like barbarians, or like rock people. So here's the second one I'm doing. The one I've done before is the air girl, because the boy and girl of each like element. So this is our air girl, and she's silver and blue and purple, and she's got little stars on her cape. If I wiggle it, you might see the shimmer. And on her base, where we did kind of clouds and stars. So that's our air girl. So this is the fire one. So I guess we'll do some sort of, I think we'll start with black and then start adding bits of red and orange. Maybe kind of go for a memory, smoky feel. But we'll make it up as we go, because that's what I do. I'm terrible at planning. I just kind of wing it. So, starting with some black. And we're not going like hardcore, deep black hole abyss black. We're just trying to start from a dark spot. So we're going super watery here, just because we're not wanting to go true black, we're just darkening it up. And we kind of want the texture of the smudginess. I'm a big fan of smudginess. If I keep doing these as streams, what you'll find out is I love me some smudginess. So what do you use your minis for there, BFG? Are you like a D&D player, board games, Warhammer stuff? I don't really know what Warhammer is, I just know that it's a term and there's minis involved. I'm very ignorant. I didn't even really understand or know what D&D was until I was like 20, so... Oh well. Right now let's start adding in. This deepest red. My pants are drying. You're 30 before you play D&D? Yes, I'm not alone! Yeah, I feel kind of bad about it now. When I first encountered D&D, it was that my partner played it. And at the time, I was like, but why? Why would I, like, play this imaginary game with paper and pencils when there's video games that have all these amazing graphics? This is just silly. Obviously I've changed my mind since then. I don't really know what did it. I think it was designing characters for some reason. I don't know what he did, but he got me trying to make a character, and that kind of sold me. I've always been a sucker for character creation and literally everything. I was just getting some more black because the black I had on my palette was drying out. I'm just gonna go through and add some splodges, and then we'll go back through and blend them in. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go through and add splodges of orange. Don't question me, I totes know what I'm doing. This is going to be fine. And by totes know what I'm doing, I mean I'm winging it, but I have a vague plan. And it's all going to be great. And on top of this, we're going to splodge in some of this yellow. And we're going to bring in this bright red. Add a few. Brush. So are you a player D&D player or are you a GM? A forever GM? This red. never GM before? Do you want to try someday? Or are you terrified of it and have zero interest or whatever? Alright, now we're gonna go through with Black again. A 112-year-old human wizard that had dementia. Oh boy. And how did it go? Alright, this isn't really working how I had hoped. But it's okay, we'll just keep blending like reds and blacks together and eventually it'll be fine. Right? Right? Fair, fair. My current player character that I'm playing in my partner's game is a Artificer Centaur in Pathfinder, and she's like a 17-year-old little centaur who is just like a complete runt of a centaur. Like, she's not, for a centaur, she's not strong at all. The human equivalent is if she had a 7 in strength, right? But because she's a centaur in Pathfinder, that means she has a like 13 or 14 in strength. But most centaurs that have like 18 is average. So for a centaur she's a runt, but compared to humans, she's actually quite strong. But she's super smart, but she's super childish. Like super duper childish. And just loves, like, the only thing she'll eat is sweets. And just very bubbly, genius, childish centaur girl. I love her. She's adorable. Favorite game. I don't really think I have a favorite. I can tell you some. Amazing. I'm super fucking excited for Baldur's Gate 3 coming out this year. Spyro is probably up there for one of my all-time favorites. Smite is like my game I always go back to. Just always go back to Smite. Sometimes I need to take a break. Sometimes that break is like a year and a half long, but I'll always come back. I've been really enjoying Dead by Daylight, just the teamworkness of it. And what else do I like playing? I mean, I like playing lots of things, but those are my kind of up there. Oh, Abe's Odyssey. Abe's Odyssey is amazing! Thank you for the host! Waffle Queen Becca. Hope you're doing good, Becca. Alrighty. So, we're letting his base dry right now. That's why we're just kind of chatting. Before I start on his boots, because I don't want to smudge wet paint up into his boots. That's the wrong colour. That suck. So, how are you guys doing while we wait for some paint to dry? Oh, he's so tiny he is! He doesn't look it when he's under this. This is zoomed in, man. This is zoomed in. Actually, while we're here, I can show you the other thing I made the other day. It's my little Durgan. My little Durgan. This was just for funsies. My partner sent me this Durgan. I thought it was going to be bigger, but like, if I bring in the air girl next to him for comparison, he's a tiny Durgan, teeny tiny. And I didn't really have a point to him. I just kind of wanted to have fun painting. So he went for this rainbow and black. Had fun making his spine thing rainbow. And like his belly, oop, drop him. His belly is rainbow too. And the underneath of his tail. And he's all shiny. It didn't come out quite as well as I'd like. It's rather messy. I need to get some better contrasts for using on different, like, brighter colours than just doing black. It's not. It just makes it look dirty. Which isn't really what we wanted. We just wanted depth. But this is my little Durgan. He's a cute little Durgan. How's the base? Oh, it's just one little bit in the centre that's wet still. Warzone and Call of Duty? I've played a little bit of it on PC. I'm very bad. I had never played shooters on PC before. 8 years ago I'd never played shooters, and I'd never played Xbox. I was a PC gamer with like real-time strategies, dungeon crawlers, D&D themed games. But my partner played on Xbox and he played shooters, so I taught myself to play both of these things. And now, because all my friends are on Xbox, my partner's on Xbox. Ooh, what's that shine going on there? Yells me? It's just like explodes when I move them up there. Let's give you guys a nice close up while we're waiting for it to dry. So I'm like, I've never played a shooter on PC before, and I'm trying to teach myself, but oh, it's so painful. If you can see in there, there's like a bit in there, and I'm going to paint that like gold. It's like a felty thing. I promise you, the oranges and reds aren't as like obnoxious in person. It's just camera kind of blows them off a bit. But it's what it is. And yeah, like I've said a few times now, if you guys really like these mini painting streams, like paint and chill streams, I will work on getting some actual decent setup. Like, get a better cam. See, the one thing I don't have a trouble with on PC is aiming. Aiming on PC is a million times easier. It's like the easiest thing in existence. That's not my problem. My problem with playing on PC is that my hands for like movement, like trying to move around and crouch and remember how to throw things. I just cannot, like, my fingers just don't seem to want to do what I want them to do because they have to think about it because they're not, like, there's not that muscle memory. And that's my problem. Like, the mouse, no problem. I got that shit. I can make sure I am lined up for a headshot every shot kind of thing. But I can't turn and I can't walk and fuck me if I can remember how to crouch. Like, oh, it's so bad. So bad. Alright, looks like our base is dry. So we can start on these boots. On these booties! These booties! Yeah, no, it's movement, man. I know it's weird or whatever, but that is what I struggle with. I shit you not. Alright, so similar to the gloves, let me have a real quick look up in here. So you've got kind of fluffy bits on the boots, and I'm thinking, I don't know how well you guys can see this. There's like fluffy bits around the kind of heel. I'm thinking what we're actually gonna go do is we're gonna bring in like a white maybe for these fluffy bits. Maybe with like a little bit of yellow and orange just to tie it in a bit more, but we'll see how we do. But for these bits, the actual boot parts, we'll go for this brighter red, like we did on the gloves. I'm sorry, the camera's like exploding light on us. Oh boy. Right of red. And then come around to this side. One thing I'd absolutely love to do, is get good enough at painting these minis that I could be a commission painter for minis. Like, that would make me so happy. Because I don't really want to use the minis so much, and I don't want to buy a whole bunch of minis that I'm not going to use, but I really want to paint the minis. Like, I want to paint them, but I don't want the mini. I just want to paint it. So I figured the solution to that is to paint other people's minis, but I have to actually get good enough that people will let me paint their minis, and not be like, what the fuck have you done? This is horrendous. And so messy, I could have done better myself. So, you know, casual goals. Get good enough at this shit that, people will let me paint their minis. And if they don't mind paying me a little bit of money to do it, so that it pays for my paints, because paints are expensive, then I will be a happy chappy. Could be such a, like, oldie saying that, but it's so good. It's so good. Do I like Fortnite? I definitely used to play Fortnite, both Save the World and Battle Royale. I don't hate it and I don't love it. I'm sort of like, it's decent, it's a good game. You can tell the developers have a lot of love for it, or they used to anyway. I don't know how much they're just going for money now. Having made their massive success, I don't know whether they still have that same love for their game shine through that they used to. He has ginormous feet. Can I just say that? This guy has ginormous feet. But I don't currently have it installed. I haven't had it installed for a while after my version glitched out. I'll admit, it was a good stream game. It was great for doing like play with followers. What? Sorry, I'm just trying to get in there. I just had this glitch where every time I loaded the game, it just crashed, and I contacted a whole bunch of supports, and I was told it was acting like I had been banned, and yada yada yada, and so I contacted Epic, and they were like, no, you haven't been banned, and I contacted Xbox support, and they were like, no, everything's good on our end. And they ended up being like, yeah, you'll have to factory reset your entire console, lose everything, yada yada yada, to be able to fix it. And I was like, I don't like Fortnite that much. I'm just gonna not play it anymore. PUBG! I like the game, but my overall feeling is that Call of Duty Black Ops and now Warzone, sort of like Blackout, I think it was called, the Call of Duty Black Ops Battle Royale. So Blackout and now Warzone are what PUBG should have been. So what I mean by that is they were made by companies. They took the premise of a like realistic, gritty battle royale that PUBG wanted to be, but these guys are the literally like the first-person shooter developers. Like they are the people who have it down to an art form. They release one every year. They know what they're doing when it comes to like the functionality of shooters. And the problem PUBG had is the game was good, the concept was good, but the game was broken and it was not balanced nicely, and the controls and the menu systems just weren't done very well. And that's the downfall, is just the game is good, but they weren't very good at making it. That's kind of where I sit. Just give me 1 second, guys. I just need to check a message. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Alright, well, let's do this other boot. Minecraft. Minecraft is a classic. Like, you can't be a gamer and have not played Minecraft. Whether you love it or not, you have to have at least played it. You know, it's just one of those iconic games. I have a sort of love-hate relationship with Minecraft. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Minecraft. Minecraft does wonderful things. I'm not on camera, sorry. The problem is, I get bored. You know, once you've built your treehouse and you've built your underwater base and you've built a giant penis and you've kind of done all the things you want to do, and then, like, what else is there? To quote, what's his face off Disney? What else is there? What's TNT for? Wait. Why was that? Oh, maybe I thought you were trying to say a certain other word with 2 T's. Sorry about that. I don't know, I never really took much satisfaction in blowing shit up with TNT on Minecraft, just personally. It wasn't really my thing. So I go back and I play it every now and then, but like when there's an update or something, I go back and play it, but it'll always be something I recommend people have played in their lifetime, and some of the servers are really good. But I'm not like a massive Minecraft fan who can just play it for hundreds of hours. That's not me. Minecraft Dungeons. I have been enjoying it. I was a little bit disappointed with how short the story was, and then you're just replaying it over and over again. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm glad I have played it. I'll probably play some more of it. Just being like the ultimate diplomat here and being like, yeah, I kind of like that, but there's a few flaws, but you know, it's okay. Sorry guys, I'm not meaning to be like, no strong opinions. I just have no strong opinions. Or my opinions that are strong are fairly middle ground. God, I keep moving out of the camera. Alright, so should we do the same shine we did on these arm bits? On these arm bits, like here. If I did, they'd probably be there. And just at the top, maybe? Well, if you jump into my Discord, which, if think I can prop up for you there. I occasionally hit up the peeps in my Discord for people to play with. The best way to get me to play with you, because if you just add me on Xbox or on Steam or whatever, I don't see messages. I generally have all my messages turned off because I just get so spammed by people. So really the way to play with me, straight up, my Discord. Like, that is the way. Oh, my brush is way too dry. I'm sorry, brush. It's like clinging to you. Don't hate me, brush. I love you, really. Alright, and then I'm just gonna go at the top of this boot. So I'm gonna go all the way down. But just a bit of a shimmer at this top bit. And that was too much. Chick, 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 chick. And then just on the heel there. Oh god, I think you can't get in there to smudge that. Okay. Put a shimmer up here as well. And on the snoot of his boot. Boots can have snoots, right? That's how it works. Boot snoots? It's a thing. It's totally a thing. Alright. Whoosh me brush. My water is like this horrible brownie right now. Delightful. Red Dead Redemption 2? Another good game. I really need to play more of that. It's just, I really can't play it on stream. Because it's just one of those games that attracts all the trolls. And being a female streamer, I attract them more than most. Mostly I don't care, but it's more fun with friends, and my friends get really frustrated. Me? They show up, they keep like catching me and tying me up and doing all this shit, and I just laugh. But my friends are not so patient and are not the happiest when that happens. So it's a kind of off-stream game for me now. Right. Need to fix that up just a smidge. Otaku! Thank you for the host! How you doing? I'm too warm. How am I too warm? It's freezing! My heater is doing a fantastic job right now. I need to wiggle before I get too sore and stiff. Taste the rainbow! Woo! Rainbows! We have a rainbow dragon. Like, we'll bring in the rainbow dragon for celebration of this. Rainbow dragon! We're tasting the rainbow! It's my cat, that old baby rainbow dragon. He's so tiny. I love him. Hey, it's Trey! Hi! Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, my dude? Let's have a... I can find the camera, shut up. I know where my own cam is. There we go. You know, okay. Doing some painting. Look at my fiery boy. Or girl. I'm still not sure if this is the boy or the girl. Look, there's this one, and then the other one. is this one, who's unpainted. One of them's a girl and one of them's a boy. Who can tell which? I think this might be the girl. I think it has longer hair. And possibly a bit of a bump around the chest, maybe? Maybe? You sure? This one's taller. I don't know. One of them's a girl and one of them's a guy. Supposedly. I think. Maybe they're both just gender fluid. Who knows? Maybe the others are boys and girls and these ones are some other thing. I don't know what they could be. I'm sorry if that offends anyone. I really don't know what all the classifications are. Non-binary! They could be non-binary. I know that one. I can't tell. All I know is they're pretty and I get to paint them fiery. Alright, so we've kind of done the boots. I'd like to do a little bit more work on them before I add the white to like the fluffy bits. God. Camera keeps exploding when I go over that side. A little bit more orange on that bit. Nice brush.
I did it all alone.
Thank you for the follow, Cupid. Really appreciated. GTA.
I did it all
I didn't really
alone.
used to play
You
GTA. I really enjoyed it for a while, but same as Minecraft, I got bored pretty quickly. He's asking what I think of them. We're discussing what I think of various games while I paint. By the way, if anyone's wondering what this mini is from, it is from the board game called Dire Wild. It's a fantastic board game. You should totally go buy it, play it, whatever you can do. It's a co-op deck building dungeon crawler. Yes, I know that sounds weird, but it's an amazing game. You should go do it.
You helped a little.
Thank you for the follows, Cool Whistle, and Gaming Athena. It's really appreciated. Alright, so we still have the details on his leg, and I want to do the white bits here. But I think we'll add a touch of yellow to his boots first. Am I still on the camera? Yes, but in the spot that it doesn't like. Really get that shine up. And yes, this is such a professional way to do blending when I'm lazy. Just dab it. But it works! This one like where I just want to shine. This time really does. Yeah. Yeah. Have I had a chance to play Cthulhu yet? Yes. It was not a good experience. My friends took me straight into a joust, so I didn't have time to like read his abilities first. So I had no idea what I was doing. And the thing that got me is, you know how you make them like insane? And then you have to like break them? It doesn't specifically say how you break them, and I knew you could somehow, but I didn't remember from watching the thing, because it's been a while, and it didn't say in the abilities, and so I was sitting there being like, how do I do the, how do I do it? But yeah, no, he seems really cool. He's not so much, you know, your classic Guardian, which is what I tend to go for. So I'm a little bit, you know, sad to see a Guardian that doesn't play as a Guardian. I'm not sure why he's not just a mage, like Zonkui or Hades. A tanky mage. But is what it is. Alright. So I may regret this, but we're going in with the white. This is gonna be so great. Yeah, but Yorma's still meant to play as a support, as a guardian. He still plays as a guardian. This guy is not intended to be a support. He's intended to be a solo laner, like... And yeah, you can still play him as a support, but... NBA 2K, I don't like sports games. So any sports-based games, like soccer, rugby, whatever, I'm just not into them myself. I have nothing against people who want to play them, but I've just kind of always been like, if I want to play sports, I'll play sports, you know, like... I get for some people that's just not even an option, like they can't play sports for whatever reason, either they just suck at it and don't want to suck at it, or they have health reasons or whatever, or they just really want to act out their fantasy of being the best soccer player in the world ever. But personally for me, I'd just rather play actual soccer and then spend my gaming time being like an epic hero, saving the damsel princes. That's just me though. The song support. I mean, that's because sports don't really change. I'm just saying. I've never really understood them. Like, particularly the very team-based ones, and you like build a team and then you control... I don't understand. Like, don't get me wrong, this is not like a how dare anyone like them, they're such bad games. I don't get it. I don't understand. I do not see the appeal. I'm actually really liking this white on his foot. I was nervous about this because obviously I haven't used this in its color palette at all, but tabletops and MMORPGs. Yeah, that's kind of how I started gaming. Dungeon crawlers, RPGs. I'm not talking like the weird, like, oh, no, I can't think what it's called. The like little tiny sprite ones where they're like very square little sprites and I don't know, not that kind of RPGs, but like Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale. And then I used to play way back in the day a game called Ep1, which was my MMORPG, which apparently was very like WoW but free to play. Me too, try. I mean, on the variety thing, I play most styles of games. FPS, real-time strategy, RPG, various indies, survival, crafting. But my real, like, love in video gaming is honestly not so much a genre of game, but a style of game, in that I love heavily teamwork-based games. Like, that's my thing. I love being teamworking. Like, I love supporting my team. I've never been that interested in getting the highest KD and all that. I get kind of bored with that real quick. But if I have to play the strategy of keeping a whole bunch of people alive, I'm not like a massive fan of racing games, but I've always enjoyed them at like LAN parties and stuff. They're particularly fun. I played a lot of them growing up, like at parties and things. So, yeah. Can't see what I'm working on there. Like, Elder Scrolls Online, Neverwinter. I assume I have played Divinity Original Sin. I love that game. I really want to play the second one, but I feel like I need to finish the first one, and the people I play it with aren't always on, and then like we're not in the mood, or like we have more than 2 people, and there's always a reason why we don't play it, and I really want to finish it. But I love Divinity. I really want to play the second one. Please no spoilers for the second one, because I haven't played it yet. I own it! I haven't gotten to play it. I'm very excited for when I do get to play it. But good games. Vermintide, I think I tried Vermintide and it was kind of good. I don't know, I just didn't continue. Alright, so I'm gonna add a colour we haven't really used, but this is just a tie-in our oh, white. Actually, I should check this first. Shiggity, 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 shiggity. What was I saying? I was saying something. Oh, that I just kind of didn't continue playing Vermintide. I don't really know why. I just kind of stopped. I don't have a particular reason to why I stopped, but alright. I think we want a really wet brush for this. So we're gonna go for not quite a contour, but contour, but we just want it to not be quite so white. So we're just adding this really soft brown in. Oh, you'll also hear me like blow on it a lot. That's just to push the wet paint into like the crevices. Yup, gone off camera again, sorry! HFF. HFF? What is HFF? Oh, human full flat. I played some with friends. Honestly, I feel like that's a game that's particularly fun if you're like drunk. And then it's just silly and hilarious. But if you're sober, you just start getting frustrated. Particularly because the people I play with are in the UK. So I was playing it with like massive amounts of lag. It shouldn't go well for me. Whoop. Just casually drop my mini. It's fine. It's fine. It's not nothing. Nothing happened. Okay. How's he, she, it, they looking? What do you reckon, guys? Do we you like the white tufty bits? Dead by Daylight! Yes, Dead by Daylight's so good. I've been on Dead by Daylight screen myself. It's weird coming back to it after a while. Alright, so we have some little details that I want to go through. So you probably can't see, but there's like some details on the leg that I really want to go through and touch up. And I don't think I'm going to attempt the eyes. There is eyes under there. But like, do you realize how tiny this is? Like, whew, I'm going to fuck that up and then I'd have to do all that again. And I'd mess up, so I'm not going to go there. That's just asking for trouble. Asking for it. Do I brush highlights and flip? We might. I'm not really sure what color I'd add to it because I don't really have a whiter color. I guess I could add a little bit of like yellow as a shine off, or orange even. I need more colors. Like, straight up, I need so many more colors. I'm sorry if this is really loud, by the way. Like, the washing my brush. Need some water. Alright. So I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna go, I think, with orange first and then add a gold over it for these details. The orange is just because the gold's quite thin and I don't want it to fall flat. So, now this one, I apologize, it might get out of the camera as I try and do this super finicky bit. Just gonna get my hair out of the way. So I'm sorry if this is not on camera for you, but I need to be able to see more than you do. Pause. Brush. This is so intense. So intense. Yours is blonde, but you want it longer? Okay, so for me, this is short. This is the effect of having been dyeing it for 8 years. Blues and reds and pinks and whatever else took my fancy. And so it's gotten so destroyed. It used to be like down to my butt. Like, this is short because it's so damaged. I can't have it any longer. Which I'm really gutted about because I miss having super duper long hair. Because I've always had long hair. Like, literally always. Oh god, there's a little bit in this thigh bit too. You know what? That does not surprise me. Try. I knew you had long hair, but down to your chin. I've never had, beyond like when it first grew as a baby, I've never had it shorter than this. This is the shortest I've ever cut my hair. It's like just above boob level. Literally the shortest my hair has ever been since it grew that long as a child. Much on the brush.